I'm done learning Japanese, my Dutch is finally approaching fluency, and my Korean is still useless. That's the long story short, and if you don't care to listen to my life/language update, then feel free to use the timestamps to skip ahead for the Q2 goals. I felt inspired to do quarterly language updates again, and since Q1 is already coming to an end, it is time for our first language check-in. And I gotta admit, Q1 was a mixed bag. Life was doing things, and I'm not necessarily happy with how things have been going, but I still feel like my priorities were set the right way. I started off pretty strong in January, reading a lot of Japanese, still studying my Korean, and I finally started taking my Dutch output practice seriously, which it's taken me forever, I know, but I'm proud of finally having taken the step. Then in February, I stopped working my job, and you might think that I must have had a lot of time and spent a lot of that time studying languages. And you'd be right for part of it, because I did read like 4 books in Japanese in like 2 weeks. I was also still doing my Dutch output practice, and as you know, I dabbled in Georgian a bit. But then my depression came around and was like, yo, you having a good time? Well, let's change that. I don't really want to go into the details of it, but I was not having a good time, and there were a few factors that weren't exactly helping me get better. So my last few weeks in Japan were rather unfun. I haven't edited the vlog I filmed yet, so I don't really know if or how much that actually comes through. But either way, I don't think I need to tell you that during that time I was not really focused on learning my languages. I then left Japan in early March, which had nothing to do with my mental health. That was already the plan before, but I did leave for good. I'm no longer a resident, I'm not going back, my Japan era is essentially over now. And then I went to Korea for about 2 weeks, just, chilling, having fun, and it was a lot of fun, but it was also kind of exhausting, and I am a little disappointed with my Korean because I was limited to super basic phrases, the most important one being 이거 매워요, because girl, the food is spicy, and I can't do spicy. And I vlogged some of that, so you'll see that. I don't know which order the videos are going up, but at some point you will see a Korea vlog maybe. What was I saying? Wait, what? Oh yeah, due to unforeseen circumstances, I am now back in the US, which you might be able to tell from the background, but I will be back in Germany by the time you watch this, I believe. I just had to take a little detour. Needless to say that languages have not been on my radar too much. They have been there, it's just that I had more important things to take care of first. And you know what? I think that's fine, because I did the one thing that I really wanted to get started this quarter, which is my Dutch output practice, and I did. And then leaving Japan has additionally caused me a lot of conflicting emotions, because you have to imagine that Japan and the Japanese language and the wish to live in that country and work in that country have been with me for almost 10 years at this point, maybe like 8.5 to 9. And I got a degree in Japanese studies, and I moved to Japan for the first time in 2019 and lived with a host family and studied at a university. And then I moved to Japan again last year to experience work life and experience Japan again through a more mature perspective. And I did all that, and I came to the conclusion that Japan is just not my country. This most recent stay allowed me to fulfill some more things I wanted to do and experience, but I feel like I've reached a point where I won't gain anything from living in Japan anymore. And that means that I will likely no longer be studying Japanese. I will still keep running my book club over on Migaku, but other than that, I don't think I have any interest in increasing my vocabulary, learning more expressions, learning about the pop culture or music. And should I need my Japanese again in the future, then I will, of course, gladly return to it. But right now, I'll consider it a chapter that is coming to an end. I still have a few videos about Japanese in the making, but I consider my Japanese linguistics knowledge as a separate category from, wanting to improve my Japanese language skills. So that kind of brings me to what's next. In terms of languages, I found a challenge called 75 Fluent, which is a kind of variation of some fitness and health challenge called 75 Hard. But this language version is hosted by another YouTuber called Logan Janes. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the challenge is essentially a consistency challenge going on for 75 days, hence the 75. And you're supposed to do these 6 things every day. And then you can decide whether you want to do the 60 minutes of studying in addition to the other tasks, or if those tasks already count towards the 60 minutes. I'm not quite sure yet whether I want to do it for Dutch or Korean, though I'm currently leaning towards Korean because my Dutch is at a point where I need very specific targeted exercises to improve rather than an incentive to stay consistent. Whereas with Korean, I think I would greatly benefit from doing a variety of exercises every single day because that's just where my Korean is currently at. I kind of would love to have some very concrete goals like word count or hour count for the second quarter, but I don't have them yet. If I do have them by the time this video gets uploaded, then I'll just put them on the screen right now, and if not, then I'll just say 100 hours. Other than that, I'll be going back to Germany very soon. I already said that. I'll be going to the Polyglot Gathering in May. It's in Brno, Czech Republic. You can still get tickets. And I'm super excited. I love the atmosphere. I love just talking about languages all day with people that also actually care about languages. I love meeting new people. I love meeting people from the past years. And I'll even be giving a talk this year, which I'm super excited and a little nervous about as well. But by the time that meeting is over, I think the 75 Fluent Challenge will also be over. And then it's almost time for a quarter 2 update by then. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy the various videos that I'll try to put out. Don't be too hard on yourself. Take a break if you have to. Take it one step at a time if that makes it more manageable. And enjoy your time. I hope to see you again soon.